Morning everyone, how are you all? Hope you're all fine at your home. This is your English teacher, Mr. Ismail. My dear friends, today I am standing before you all with the past perfect continuous tense. Whereas in the previous class, I mean to say, in the yesterday's class, we have discussed about the past perfect tense. Past perfect tense formulas we have discussed, where we should use the past perfect tense and where we should not use the past perfect tense we have seen. And even moreover, we have discussed that had as a helping verb and had as a main verb. So many things in the previous class very clearly we have noticed and discussed. Whereas in today's class we are going to continue about the past perfect continuous tense or the past perfect continuous tense, even we can call it as a past perfect progression tense also we can call, or the progressive tense also we can call for this. So what's exactly the meaning of a past perfect continuous tense, where we are using the past perfect continuous tense, or the definition of past perfect continuous tense? Let us see those things. Then again, the formula of past perfect continuous tense, examples of past perfect continuous tense, negative sentences of past perfect continuous tense, frame questions of the past perfect continuous tense, and that finally question tag of past perfect continuous tense. So let us focus towards the definition of a past perfect continuous tense. What's the main definition of the past perfect continuous tense? Let's see that. Past perfect continuous tense is used to express something which has started in the past and it's completed in the past itself. Let's focus towards this point, which has started in the past and completed in the past. So past perfect continuous, you just remember that the continuous word, in a sense, it started in the past but it's not completed with a short span of time. So past perfect continuous tense, in exact sense, it has started in the past and it is continued for a longer time, around 10 years, 5 years, 1 year, 6 years. So then long duration it has taken out. So there we are using past perfect continuous tense. It's not like that. Let me draw one line and make you to understand that. It may be a little comfortable for making understand. Let us focus towards the line which I have drawn here. Let us point out this particular point, the initial stage we can call, or we can call for this point as a work starting point. The work has started at this point, point number A will mention for that. The point A, the work has started, and at the point B, the work has completed. So it means it has taken a long duration. And at the point C, we are discussing. See, the point A, the work has started, working point we can call. Then point B, the work duration which has continued for a little longer time or the longer period we can call. And the point C, where we are discussing about the particular topic. So this is what the duration we can find it out here. You can notice that the point A, when it has started in the past. Then again point B, the work has completed in the past, and the work which has started in the past, the work which has run for a longer duration, finally it is completed even in the past itself, and about those past matters we are discussing in the present. So there we are using a past perfect continuous tense. Hope you are understanding. Past perfect continuous tense, it means the tense which is discussing about the something which has happened in the past. It's continued. It is continued in the past for a little duration, for a little longer duration, and finally it's ended. And about those finished matters we are discussing in the present situation. There we are using past perfect continuous tense. Hope you are understanding, and please remember the definition. Past perfect continuous tense is used to express something which has started in the past and completed in the past itself. About that past matter we are discussing in the present. What's the formula of a past perfect tense? Let's focus towards the formula. Formula is subject. You can take as a subject any name, you can take it out, any name whichever comes in your mind, the creature name, animal name, person name, anything else you can take it out, or even you can take the pronoun. As usual we are taking the pronoun like this: I, we, you, he, she, and they. So in such a manner you can take any pronoun also, you can take it out as a subject. Subject, then helping verb had. Already had as a helping verb we have discussed in the previous class, where in the past perfect tense had we had discussed as a common helping verb for all the noun or for all the subject. So here also it continued, had as a helping verb for all the nouns. It is a similar, same only. So here had we have used for the I, had we used for the we, had used for the you, had used for the she, had used for the it, and had used for the he and they. So finally the had, it is commonly used for all the pronoun. Then what is the new thing which has added here? The thing is been. Be, been, these are the words which are indication for the continuation. Be plus, we can call. Be plus, it means what? Here we need to add ing for the verb. Indication it is. So be, it is ing adding for the verb. So here we can find that be, it is the another helping verb, subject plus had plus been. We have taken been. Then again be1, first form of a verb. So work is the first form of a verb. So then again for the verb we have to add ing. So I have taken ing. Working it is becoming, and finally an object you may take or you may not take. It's depend on you. So let us focus towards the few examples, and before that examples, let me recall one more time the formula of a past perfect continuous tense. The formula is subject plus had plus been. Had is used for all the pronoun, as I have told you, I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. For all the things, had is using as a commonly. Then had plus been plus first form of a verb v1 we can call plus ing, then plus object. Let's focus. Here we cannot. I haven't taken the object. Even if you want, you can take it out as an object. I had been working in the school. You can take in the college. You can take anything. You can add it out. Let's focus. I had been working. Example number 1. We had been working. Example number 2. You had been working. She had been working. It had been working. He had been working. Then finally, they had been working. These are the positive sentences. Even instead of a working, you can take any other noun, you can take it out. Or you can take here, any other verb, you can take it out. You can take here, like as a read, let us take it out. I had been reading. We had been reading. You had been reading. She had been reading. It had been, yes, reading. He had been reading. Then finally, they had been reading. Any verb you can take and you can make it out. It's so simple. Okay. So let's focus towards the negative sentence which we have made here already. We made it as a positive sentence. This positive sentence will convert into negative. How it can be? As I have told you in the previous class, any sentence, if I want to make it as a negative, the simple thing I need to add, that's a not, no, never, neither. These words if you are using, then entire sentence it will convert into negative. Let's say here, I had not been working. We had not been working. You had not been working. He had not been working. She had not been working. It had not been working, or they had not been working. Even this we can make it as a compression we can make. Compression in a sense how? We can make it as a shortened one. How? Let's see. I hadn't been working. Correct only. We hadn't been working, you hadn't been working, he hadn't been working, she hadn't been working, it hadn't been working, and finally they hadn't been working. Hope you are understanding the things here. So positive sentences, I had been working. Negative sentences, I hadn't been working. Positive sentence, we had been working. Negative, we hadn't been working, or we had not been working. Then positive sentence, you had been working, you hadn't been working, or you had not been working. Positive sentence, she had been working. Negative sentence, she had not been working or she hadn't been working. So in this way we can change any positive to negative sentence. So here positive to negative we have changed. Then from the negative to frame question, how we need to change? Let's focus towards the frame questions. How we need to change? Suppose I had been working, it is there. I had been working positive. Then again negative is I had not been working. As I have told you in the previous class, any sentence if I want to make it as a negative, only the simple method I have to use. Frame questions if I want to use, then simple method is take a helping verb at first. Then again take the subject in place of a helping verb. Finish. Helping verb must be replaced by the subject and the subject must be replaced by the helping verb, and then finally put question mark. Then definitely entire the sentence will convert into frame questions. How? Let's see that. I have not been working. It is in the negative sentence. Let me make it as a question frame. Hadn't I working? Hadn't I been working? Hadn't I been working? See, hadn't I been working? Hadn't you been working? Hadn't she been working? Hadn't it been working? Hadn't they been working? Hadn't he been working? Let's see that how we can make it as a frame questions. One by one examples we'll see. Positive are there. I had been working. If I want to make it as a frame question, had I been working? Had I been working? We had been working. Let me make it as a frame questions. Had we been working? Question mark. You had been working. Had you been working? Question mark. She had been working. Had she been working? It had been working. Had it been working? He had been working. Had he been working? Question mark. They had been working. Had they been working? See the simple techniques. What we did? Simple things. We have replaced these two things. Helping verb's place is occupied by the subject and subject place is occupied by the helping verb, and remaining all the things as it is. So frame questions, if you want to do simple things, the frame questions whenever we are doing that, we have to take a helping verb initially, and after the helping verb we have to add subject. So this is what the system of a frame questions are. Then how can we make it as a question tag, sir? Which is very important one. Tag question you can call, or the question tag you can call it out. How it can be possible to make a question tag, sir? If you are asking this question, whereas in the previous class continuously we were discussing about the question tags. If the statement is in the positive, then the question tag will be in the negative. If the statement is in the negative, question tag will be in the positive. I had been working. So question tag how it will be? Hadn't I? Need not to use here been and all. Okay, simple things, sir. Hadn't I? Hadn't I over? Hadn't been I? It's absolutely wrong. Okay. Hadn't I? Next step. We had been working. Hadn't we? Or if it is negative, we had not been working. Had we or hadn't we? Had we? Then again, we had not been working. If the statement is negative, then question tag will be had we. This much only. Okay. So hadn't we? Let us make some examples of the negative sentences. We had not been working. Let us take it as a question tag sentence. We had not been working. Had we? Over. You had not been working. Then again, the question tag will be had you. He had not been working. Question tag will be had he. Okay, my dear friends, in this manner we can concentrate towards the sentences of a past perfect continuous tense. In the next class, where we are going to focus towards the stative form of a verbs, then again the normal form of a verbs, or we can call it as a action verbs. So in the stative form of a verbs, how the past perfect continuous tense is using, and where we should not use a past perfect continuous tense. Most of us are committing blunder mistake by saying that I had been knowing him, I had been hating him. If you are using these sentences, then absolutely wrong. Then which are the correct sentence and how we need to use these things, I am going to reveal in the next class. Please, till then, stay safe. Thank you.